Hey everybody, this is Sean with Get Out Live Now, and I hope everybody's having a great day. I know I am. Always having a great day here in the Philippines, here in Dallin, and it's a place I want to retire. So everything's peaches and cream, right? As they say. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd, and I am making my first budget video. It's going to be for the month of February. It's 28 days, but it'll be my first full month video. And I'll be doing these every month just to give you an idea of what I'm living on. And I don't expect everybody to be doing this because I did get a really good deal where I'm living. But I mean, just pad it with $200-300 if you have to pay a little bit more for rent. And you can do the same thing wherever you're living in the Philippines. There's no reason you can't do this anywhere in the Philippines. I mean, if you're living in BGC, if you want to live in a concrete jungle, where it's like, why did you even move here? I'm not for sure why people moved here. If they want to live in a condo, but if you're older, I get it. If you have health conditions, maybe the weather's better. Humidity might be better for some of you. The heat doesn't seem to affect me at all. I come from Las Vegas, and I believe a couple years ago, it was over 120 degrees. I mean, in my house, I had a temperature showing 127, so who knows what the real temperature is. They always take it at the airport there, and I believe it's probably one of the coolest places in town. It is what it is. That's super hot. So here being like 85 to 88 right now, and let's say it's 65 to 85% humidity, it doesn't even faze me. Like, I don't even have the aircon running right now. I run it for a little bit, turn it off, and then I'm cool for a while. I got a ceiling fan up above here, and it works great for me. I don't know, how's the light? Yeah, it's a little dark. So I turn on the light. It's all remote control here. It's pretty sweet. So the rent does include everything. That's the rent. That includes the electric, gas, water, trash, sewer, internet. It's Wi-Fi. I have Starlink. It's a little slower, but because it's bouncing off, he's bouncing off of a router signal, so it's a little far away, but I can still upload videos. It takes a little time. It doesn't affect me as far as the internet. Sometimes it'll go out. You just have to hit the reset button. So they do that inside of his place. And there's another guy that knows how to do it. And if they're away, he'll give me access to the house, and I'll be able to reset everything. Like I can reset the solar, reset everything, the inverters and stuff. So I still have to learn some of that stuff. Some of it he's shown me. The other stuff he'll go over it with me, before they leave for any extended period of time. But yeah, the rent's 10,000 pesos, which comes out to 175.44, which is not going to be listed up here as everybody does. I'll just show you the total at the end. Food, I classify under food and drinks, was 6,735.95 pesos, which was 118 dollars and 17 cents. No utilities, that's blank. Legal was blank this month. I had a little bit last month because I had to do a notary, had to go to a lawyer and do a notary. It's like only 300 pesos. So that was good. Mail postage was a total of about $10.04, and that's every month. I have iPostal, which basically it's $10. Basically $10 a month, $9.99, and then I think I have to do, maybe I have to have them scan a couple documents, but I figured that all in there, $10.04, 572.5 pesos, $10.04 a month. That's just an average across the board, and if that goes up, then I would just average it out. Travel for air, boat, bus, nothing this month. I didn't really go anywhere. Still squaring away on getting all those updated immigrations, and this month I'm going to go for the 2-month extension plus the ACRI card, the residency card, and hopefully that goes well. I got to go down there in a couple days. I try to get there within the 14 days, which is, I think, as soon as you can get down there. And that way I can just do the regular processing rather than pay the express fees. I just want to see how it works. And I'll probably take, probably up to the 2 weeks, to get it. I don't care. As long as they do it for me, I have no problem. They seem to be very efficient down there. This takes a little while. Oh, well, that's how it is. So for the scooter, bike, and the gasoline, I put it in one category. I did rent a scooter, and I did take that back on the 23rd, so I haven't had a scooter since. Their scooter, and that also that 10,000 includes I can drive any of the scooters here. I can ride any of the scooters here. They have a Beat 110cc, which is a Honda. They also have a Honda 80X 160cc, which is nice. They also have an XR Honda 150, but I can't. My hip kind of hurts. I can't really get my leg over it, so I want to be trying to do that off and on. Frankly, I've just been using the little Beat. I did test out the ADX 160, or the PCX, sorry, not the ADB, but the PCX 160. And man, that thing's awesome. It's all set up for him. He's a little bit shorter than me, which is fine. The mirrors are fine. I don't have to adjust them. I actually got him a triple multi-plug, so because I believe they have iPhones, I have Android, so I just got him the triple plug, hooked that up. I said, here, I fixed the plug, put a multi-plug so we don't have to interchange our plugs. And he goes, oh, thanks. I even got a rail one to cover the bike. Little things like that matter. And so it's got a cool setup, but I just used the Honda Beat 110. I weigh like 220 or 219 pounds right now, and we live up the hill a little bit here in Darwin, just a couple kilometers, and it gets me up the hill fine. I don't have any problems. I haven't put anybody on the back of it. I probably won't do that, but I mean the Beat, it's fast. I mean I don't know why they say, oh, it's just a little bike. Oh, you shouldn't take it anywhere. I'm like, people ride those all over. On like the XRM 125, man, I used to have me and two other people on the back, and that was a 125, and we could go up hills, no problem. It's not like it's going to be speed racer, but you have no problem climbing hills. The Beat is totally fine. But if I need to use I just want the PCX so he can use it all the time, off and on with his wife if they want to use it. I don't want to be taking it and then they need it. They have their truck too, but the Beat 110 is fine for me. So unless I need to use the PCX, I'm just not going to use it. I had to fill up the gas yesterday. It's so funny. We usually fill them up at about a half tank. So it was about a half tank or so. I took it down to the gas station there. They filled it up. And she goes, that'll be 120 pesos, sir. Well, that's basically just about $2, for probably about a half gallon of gas or so. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. And I rode it for over a week. Makes like almost 50 miles to the gallon, even with, I'm 6'1", weighing almost 220, and it made almost, 45, 50 miles to the gallon. I think if you were half my size, it'd probably make 60 miles to the gallon. So, or 60 kilometers per liter. Sorry. It's making well over 100 miles per gallon. So yeah, forgot about the liters to kilometers. Anyways, getting back here. Yeah, that's the mail postage, air butt boast. Then I got bike gasoline. So the total for renting bikes and gasoline was 12,674 pesos and 0.5 pesos, and that's $222.36. Now I'll be saving that every month now, except for the gas. Gasoline will probably run me like 10, 20 bucks a month, so no big deal. So I'm gonna save over 200 bucks just by not having to rent a scooter. Like, it's such a huge savings living here. I can't say that enough. Place is awesome. We're all on solar here. I never even see the brownouts. Brent's tripping. Buddy, I'm so sorry, but at least you guys got to go to the beach down there at Caesars. And I never even knew there was a brownout because we're all on solar up here. So it was news to me till I watched your video. Phones is pretty constant. It was a little bit more last month because I had some international things that international texting on my Globe plan, which it was a mistake. I shouldn't have done them. It cost me about an extra $6. So it was 1,425.75 pesos, 1,425.75 pesos, and that came to $25.01. Entertainment last month, I spent 2,010 pesos, and that's $35.26 USD. Trike bike, basically that's just all the tips. Anytime they're parking my bike, or if I had to take a trike, which I did a couple times when I had to drop off the scooter and then hightail it back to where I live, which is about 16 kilometers. That was like, how much was that? It was like 140 pesos, The rest was tips. So it was 140 pesos for $2.46 is what I spent on trikes and bikes. Immigration was a flat 2,160 pesos for the first 29-day extension. It is $37.89. I didn't do the express fee. I want to know how much it costs, just regular fees. And I'll be going back like probably in a couple of days down there to do the 2-month extension with the ACR iCard. Electronics, I did have to spend on the rice maker over there and a couple more things that I needed to get for around this place. I had to get some power switch shutoffs, because anytime you like reset the solar, there is a glitch. And it did actually burn out one of my power supplies, one of my lower ones for my laptop. It was only like maybe a 60 or 90 watt, and it burned it. It even though I had the shut off switch, it burned it up. So I'll have to, keep an eye on that. I have a 220 watt power supplies for both my laptops here because I do have a backup laptop, and I run both of them consistently all the time. So the electronics was 3,384.75 pesos for a total of $59.38. The laundry was just basically buying laundry soap. Also, that includes, they have a washer here, which you can do huge loads in that thing. I've only been able to fill it up halfway, and I do my laundry like every week or every 2 weeks, whatever it is. I have a ton of clothes I put in there and towels. I put it all together, and it just does the laundry great. It's a Samsung. And they've had it for over 7 years. He said, don't worry about breaking it, fill it up. And he goes, if it breaks, I'll buy a new one. But he goes, we've had good luck with it. So I just fill it up. I've only done laundry here, I think, a couple times. And it's got a wash setting, a rinse setting, and a spin setting. You can set how long you want it, different cycles. I really like it. And you can open the lid at any time. I mean, can't get any better than that. And then we just hang up the clothes to dry. And usually within a half day or a day, they're all dry. So I just bring them back in, fold up the ones I need, hang up the rest, and laundry's so simple, when you just have a washer. As long as you have to do it by hand. If I had to, I would. I'd just take it down to the local laundry shop. Probably be like 180 pesos per 8 kilos, which I do about 8 kilos at a time. Nothing over that. Sometimes I did less than 6, which is only about 150 kilos or 150 pesos per 6 kilo load that they charge. So there we go. Laundry was 194 pesos for $3.40, and that's how much the laundry soap cost me. And it's basically, I put it in a little 5-gallon or a 5-pound bucket or whatever, 5-kilogram bucket, and I poured it in there, and then I just scoop it in, fill it up. That'll last me for months. I mean, I don't even know how many months that's going to last, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So laundry's basically almost zero. Miscellaneous, I had $3,501 or 3,501 pesos for $61.42, and that's just all the extra stuff I needed for here, just whether it was kitchen utensils or just stuff that I thought that I needed, storage containers when I store my stuff, because I eat leftovers all the time. So I'm here not to spend money, I'm here to save money and live well. And so that was 3,501 pesos for $61.42. And then the donations and tips, I put it under one category. So if I tip when I'm eating, if I, tip the trike drivers when they park your bike, whether I'm donating money to other YouTubers, which I have, or whatever, giving money to people on the street. I tally that all up, and then I write that every day. I write that at home. So that was a total of 12,331.57 pesos for a total donations of last month of $216.34. So if I didn't donate any money or tip, I guess I could save another $200. So that's what I'm saying. I can really live under $600 pretty easily. I think my grocery bill is not even going to be like $50 this next month. I already bought 3 flats of eggs. I used 2 flats last month, so I have 3 flats in the refrigerator of extra large. I couldn't get the jumbos, and that cost me like 810 pesos, but that's last month's expense, and I already got food stored up. So that's probably going to save me for this next month. The total, bing, 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 ching, ching, the total was 55,130.02 pesos for the month of February, and a little bit of part of January. So that's basically 28 days. This next month will be a 31 days, so maybe my budget will go up. I doubt it. It should go down a lot now. Now I don't have to rent a scooter. I probably won't donate as much. So the total for that, 55,130.02 pesos, was $967.19. And my goal here for my budget, not what income I bring in, but the goal was my budget needed to stay under $1,000. And that's like a pretty high budget. I figured I could do it for like $800 depending on the place I got. Well, I got a really good rental rate. It's only about $175 a month. So depending on the peso value, if it goes down to 50, well, maybe it's going to be $200 a month. But whatever, it's all inclusive, including the scooter, the washer, electric, gas, natural gas, trash, sewer, whatever, water. I mean, you can't, internet. I mean, how can you beat that? I haven't heard anybody else beat that deal. So if you can beat that deal, let me know. If you're getting $100 all inclusive, let me know about it. Maybe I'll move to your area. But I love it here in Dowling. It's so nice every day. It was raining last night. It rained off and on right now today. And I'll probably go out later. Maybe I'll go down to Caesars where you were, Brent, stripping, and check it out. Do a little video down there. I want to get down to the beaches more. I haven't done a lot. I'm pretty simple. I couldn't even be classified as boring now because I don't really have an agenda. I do what I want when I want. And I'm happy. As long as I'm here, I'm happy. I had to do a bunch of financial transactions over the last couple of days to get caught up on my taxes for this year. And so I talked to my tax accountant and said, hey, I think I got everything just about ready. I'll call you. His wife is really the secretary. He moved offices, runs his own office now, which is great. Really nice guy out of LA. So I have a guy in LA do my taxes, CPA attorney. Or not attorney, but CPA accountant does my taxes for me, and that includes any crypto I had and all that. That's the biggest thing is the little cryptos. Man, you got to keep track of all that stuff. It's just more of a pain in the ass, and you can make money. If you didn't make money, right now you're going to be down in the dumps on that, and so whatever money, whatever investments I have, whether it's interest on bank accounts, or stocks that I traded, or any retirement income, like I don't get Social Security and stuff like that. So, just doing all that stuff, getting it all tallied up, and then he has access to like my crypto reports. He can just pull them online. So once that's all done, I think I might donate a little money to IRA this year. That should help save me on taxes. And I'm already almost 59 and a half, but I believe you have to leave it in there a year and then you can take it out. And then, I can take it out when I don't make as much money and then I won't get taxed as much. I get that money back. And so it's going to save me, that would save me probably at least 12%. I think my tax bracket's so low because I don't make a lot of money. So it's like 12%. So, 12% on, if I could donate 8,000, put in that account, it's my money, that would save you like, what is that? $160 or $1,600 or whatever. 12% on that. Yeah. No, it's like 1,000, whatever it is, So anyways, that is the budget. 55,130.02 pesos for $967.19. And that's pretty much about it right now. I'm very happy with that budget because I probably had about damn near $500 of extra spending that I don't need to be doing, frankly. So my budget could be well under 500 this next month. We'll see. I want to go out because I did, I had pizzas and I bought pizzas for other people and I did some things. Not a lot, but I just always under that 1,000, and now I'm going to fine tune it. Definitely keep it under 800, and then maybe I'll just do it under 600 this month. So, anyways, thanks a lot, guys. That's Sean with Get Out Live Now. Don't like, don't share, don't subscribe, don't do anything if you don't want to, but you can donate. I hear people are taking I hear YouTubers are taking donations, and I actually have an extra subscriber this month. I have 22 subscribers. That's incredible for a guy like me. I think I probably have the lowest subscribers of any YouTuber out there right now that's been, in the Philippines, but it's pretty funny because I don't really care. But I do talk about it because it's amazing if anybody actually subscribes, and wants to watch my channel. You should try to compete with me. Maybe your budget could be under mine and tell me how you did it. I would love that. But if you want to compete, you're going to have to compete with the best because I'll have my budget under $500 like that where I'm living. So good luck. Good luck trying to beat me on your budget. And you're going to be out in the province. I'm living in like modernization, like westernization standards where everything's on remote controls, total solar power, no brownouts, everything's included. I got a modern sink, refrigerator, toilet, huge shower. I don't have a hot shower though. I refused to put a heater on it. I told the owner, don't even worry about it. He goes, well, it's up to you. If you want, we can. I said, nope. I enjoy the cold showers. I'm still losing weight, down to about 219, which I haven't lost really anyway. The next 20 pounds are going to be a lot harder. But anyways, won't bore you anymore, guys. Hey, have a great day out there. And you should donate. I have some places you can become an affiliate down there, and those are things that I actually use. I use all of those, whether it's Wise, whether it's PayPal, whatever I have down there. I use every single one of those. Whether it's Surfshark VPN, I use it. I signed up for like 3 years. like over 3 years, so I'm good. So, if you want to sign up, use those. You'll save a little money. They might even kick me back a little money, but that's how I did it. I think I used Geos. I always try to sign up under somebody's affiliate, and then I just let them know, hey, I use your affiliate. I want them to know, should be a good feeling for them. Anyways, this is Sean with Get Out Live Now. Over and out, people. Take care.